President Trump expected to speak from the White House, from the Oval Office, just any minute from now. And he was encouraging European allies and NATO to stop buying oil from Russia until Putin budges on the war in Ukraine. Listen to this.
Europe is buying oil from Russia. I don't want them to buy oil. And the sanctions that they're putting on are not tough enough. And I'm willing to do sanctions, but they're going to have to toughen up their sanctions commensurate with what I'm doing.
Okay, so Andy Puzder, United States ambassador to the European Union, the EU, joins me now. Congratulations on the new position, Andy. It's good to have you with us, Ambassador. This is a big deal. So President Trump is saying to the EU and to NATO nations in particular, stop buying oil. And we can put up this Truth Social post. And you know, when you stop buying oil from them, then we'll be able to lift these sanctions and the war will end quickly and all of those lives will be saved. If not, you're just wasting my time and the time and energy and money of the United States. Welcome, Andy. Your thoughts on this from your new position.
Thanks very much, Martha. It's great to be back on the show. Look, President Trump is sending a strong and an appropriately strong message to our NATO allies that if you want America to put its credibility, its resources, its treasure on the line in this war, we've got to be 100% committed to winning it. And Vladimir Putin is not bending to any of the sanctions that we've put on him so far. We've got to put more pressure on. And if the United States is going to step up, then our NATO allies need to step up. And we've got really two countries in the European Union that continue to buy oil from Russia. That's Slovakia and Hungary. And quite honestly, a number of the countries here, you've got 27 countries, you got 27 different opinions. But a lot of the countries over here and a lot of the politicians are very appreciative of the fact that President Trump is putting that pressure on Hungary and Slovakia to stop buying Russian oil, which just goes to fund the war.
Yeah, Turkey also is the third largest purchaser of Russian oil after China and
a NATO ally,
and
not
Russia.
In the EU, but a NATO ally. You're right.
Indeed. So I want to ask you a quick question about this TikTok situation. Here's what Kevin O'Leary said about what has to happen under the law and the Supreme Court ruling on TikTok for this framework, whatever it is, and we're still waiting for details to move forward. Watch this.
What will happen is Trump will still have to extend, because you're talking about 172 million accounts that have to be transferred over to a new infrastructure. And the code has to be rewritten according to the law. The Supreme Court supported it. It is currently known as spyware, and it has to be corrected.
So, I mean, the big question is the algorithm that is owned by China and that they refuse to let go of. So what do you think this framework is going to look like?
Well, it's really difficult to say. I mean, they've been negotiating this, and you've got people like Scott Bessent, who's incredibly intelligent, a great negotiator, Jamieson Greer, our trade representative, another brilliant negotiator and an attorney, and they'll come up with something. Far be it from me to disagree with Kevin O'Leary, but I think these gentlemen will be able to come up with a solution that'll work for China, for the United States, and that will help TikTok survive. That's been the president's goal, and I have no reason to believe they're not going to achieve it.
All right. We'll see what the Chinese are willing to let go of and not let go of. And we know President Trump's going to be speaking with President Xi on Friday. So we'll be covering all of that. Andy Puzder, ambassador to the EU. Good to see you. We'll hopefully see you soon as well. Thank you for coming.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.